Hey guys, Zishan here for ZFA Tech and welcome to a new video here, and thanks for tuning in. As of today I'm going to be speaking about the Samsung Galaxy S5, which basically just launched about a day or so ago, depending on when I recorded this, and depends on when you watch it basically. So the Samsung Galaxy S5, I'm going to basically speak about at least five things, some in more detail, some very quick because it's really simple and easy to understand, I guess. And I made a list here of five things I want to speak about. The first thing is the screen and what I think about it in the terms of what they've done with it, really. I mean, what they've done is basically, obviously they've just made it bigger, which is, but by point one. It seems like they've basically, made it bigger step by, well, by each launch that they've done. So the Galaxy S3, S4, and now the S5. The S4, if you don't know, was actually 5 inches, and now they've got 5.1 inches. Now, I'm not completely sure on why they would make a big deal about, oh, we have to make it bigger. It seems like I don't know what the thinking behind it is really. I mean, why not just stick with 5? I think anything more than a 5-inch screen phone is ridiculous, in my opinion. I mean, I know they've got the Samsung Galaxy Note, which is obviously even more bigger, but you don't really need to go any further than that. I mean, I don't know, I really don't understand why that is. It may be for the next one that I want to mention, which is a fingerprint sensor. Now, the way this works is it's similar to the iPhone 5s in the sense that you need your home button, but you start at the bottom of your screen and you kind of slide, slide your finger downwards. And some people have tested this. Some say it's not that bad. Some say that you need to try maybe two, three times, or maybe a bit like the iPhone, it kind of needs to learn it a bit more, and then it'll work quite well. When I use my iPhone 5s, for example, it's not that bad. For the most part, it does work really well. There are some occasions where it does, shake a bit and says, and try again, and try again, and what have you. But for the most part, it's okay. Obviously, this was inevitable. It had to have a fingerprint sensor. The iPhone did. A lot of Apple users, enjoy that, and it's kind of, I guess, fun to use. And obviously, it's very much secure. That's a huge thing in terms of, what phones have to become now, especially with mobile payment. Again, if you get the Samsung Galaxy S5, you'll be able to pay with that as well in terms of apps. And I would imagine in the future, you'll be able to actually pay for go when you go into the stores and you're buying things, you can use that as well. You can use your phone for mobile payments. The next one I want to go into is the camera. The camera is pretty important. It's gone up to 16 megapixels and also you can actually record in 4K as well, which is just like the Note 3 that Samsung came out with early on, or last year should I say. And so they basically made that into 4K. 4K, if you don't know what that is, you know how you have 1080p megapixels. If you go on, YouTube, you can watch a video on 1080p. This is basically 4 times that. So it's really great, crisp and quality pixels and quality of the video experience that you can imagine there. So, and it's also 30 frames per second. So the next one is a heart rate sensor. So if you go on the back of your phone of the Galaxy S5, right underneath where the flash is, or where the camera is, in fact, you'll see a couple of extra like dots, and that is where you put your finger on, and it will actually read your heart rate. So if you want to know that, again, this phone also does concentrate on fitness a lot as well with the S Fitness app that they've got. Basically, if you want to know your heart rate, if you're about to have a heart attack, it's probably really useful for that. Making sure that you're not working out too much or working too hard, or if you need that, it's there. I mean, I don't know how often people will actually use it, but it can be useful for some customers, not the mass. And last but not least, this is pretty new in the build quality of this device. It is dust and also water resistance. Now, do take into consideration that it's not waterproof. So I don't think that you can have a shower with it and you can just pour as much water as you want, or put it into into a bucket full of water and it'll be fine. But as long as say you're in the rain, for example, and it's raining like really heavy, it should be okay in that. It shouldn't be caused too much of a problem. I think what they did say as well, what they did mention is it will be like about 30 minutes of actual it getting wet before maybe it caused some kind of problem, maybe some long-term problem that is. So these are the top 5 things that I've come up with new Galaxy S5. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments on it, do let me know down below. Do follow me, guys, and share this video out to everyone that you can possibly can on Facebook and all Twitter and everywhere else. I'm also on those social media networks as well as Instagram as well, and also subscribe for more new videos. Thanks for watching. Hit that likes button, and I'll see you in the next one.